Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here, this RTA Motorsports, and today we're going to be jumping into a little iRacing. We do have the camera back working somewhat. It may end up cutting off. I'm not really sure. I hope it does not. But so far we have the camera working. I'm trying not to move. I don't know if it's an actual HDMI issue or unfortunately the camera itself. So I got a little inventive with... Yeah, let me make sure I unplugged it with a little bit of hot glue, and I think we got it working. So we're gonna give this a shot today. Let's see. Let's get everything else in the stream up and running. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. We're gonna try to get in, hopefully for a race, but definitely at least some practice for this particular series. It's the GT4 series, one that we don't race too often in anymore, but I genuinely have always loved racing in this series, and I don't really see a reason why we don't race in it. Let's see. Let's get let's make sure we finish setting up this stream here. All right. There we go. And let's make sure chat is working as usual. So hopefully everyone's having a great week so far. Yeah, but I really hope the issue that we're having is not related to the camera itself. It would it'd be horrible if it is. Oh man, this camera is not cheap. This is the Sony RXO Mark II. I've had it for a little while. I think, you know, the mount that I have here to actually hold the camera in place whenever I'm not using it, you know, I have like a little hat mount. I actually think it actually fell off the mount a few times and possibly landed on the HDMI. I tried. I do have another HDMI. I couldn't get that one to work at all. So kind of curious if maybe it's a cable, but seems more like it's the camera body itself. It took quite a bit of pressure and a little bit of hot glue to somewhat hold it in place, so that way we're getting a good reading. But definitely want to bring back the POV view for the motion rig. All right, so let's get registered for this practice session here. See where it went. It's supposed to be starting at 1:30, which is about 20 minutes from now. So many different series. Oh my gosh. There we go. The Falcon GT4 Challenge. We're going to do the BMW GT4. And then we'll switch this view over so that way you could all kind of see what's going on as well. Let's get the headphones on. There we go. Okay. So it looks like we could actually register for the race now. It is close enough for us to do so. And the camera already disconnected. Let's see if we could get it connected back again. All right, so we'll make sure that we have a backup. Sorry about the ears, everyone. We'll have a backup of the video footage, so that way if it cuts out, should be able to, you know, see kind of what's going on. How's it going? All right, so let's join the session now. And we're going to be using the Cammus C5 still. We still have that mounted to the rig. Still testing it out. Going to be doing the full review hopefully soon. All right, there we go. Motion rig is activated. And we're almost loaded in. So this GT4 series is going to be racing at Spa. Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. It's going to be a 15-minute race starting in about 16 minutes, 16 or so minutes. I'll make sure that, you know, once we're in the car that we actually have a feed of the race from the like a game capture view, so that way if this cuts out, you'll still be able to see what's going on. But yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Let's switch the view over just so we can make sure we're all lined up. And you can see this wheel here. Again, this is the Cammus C5. You can see the, you could either set it up for speed, or I do have it for shift light indicator. And then right above here, right above it, are going to be the LED shift lights. But you can see the size of it isn't too bad. It is a little bit on the smaller side compared to most other wheels. But I would say probably like an F3 open wheel sort of size. And again, like I said last time, it's actually pretty good if you race a lot of GT3. So it feels very similar to those types of sizes. It's really not bad at all. All right, let's see where the game capture is. We're going to drop that just below, so that way if this does cut out, we still got game capture view. It's not going to be the end of the world at that point. There was a recent update to Race Labs. Let's make sure that Race Labs is running the way that it should be, because I don't see anything coming up on the screen right now. Let's go through. Let's fix this real quick. So this is going to be a fixed race, so we don't need a setup, which is nice. Kind of makes it a little bit faster to kind of get on track and get practicing. All right, some things are starting to pop up a little bit. We got the map on screen. Advanced just came up. Let's see if we could get relative. Where is the relative? Let's see. Boom. Okay. All right, so that should be everything. And then, actually, do have that one additional thing. There we go. All right, so let's get on track, and let's see how this runs. Hopefully the camera stays connected. If not, it is what it is. We'll kind of address it when we can. We do have the motion rig going, so you're going to see it moving quite a bit. So again, this is going to be a fixed race. So anything regarding the setup or how the car is handling or anything like that, we're not going to really be able to adjust. I don't even think you could really adjust brake bias or anything like that. Well, that was really wide. Really wide. After doing the GT3 race that we did recently, by the way, that I finished on the podium, that was an absolutely awesome experience for the Nürburgring combined, especially. This feels a lot slower. But when the race actually... Oh no. Feels a lot slower, but yet I'm missing turns. They don't handle nowhere near as well as like GT3. Let's see, let's let this kind of run. There we go. Well, like I was going to say before, even though the car is slower, it actually enables for closer racing. People tend to bunch up quite a bit more in these races here. They'll even go side by side through that section right there, which is absolutely insane. But it really does go in the other direction as far as what you have to worry about. Getting real hard on the brakes. messing up that corner entry. We ended up going pretty wide. Abnormal lap invalid. What? Abnormal why? Weird. Maybe a network glitch or issue? We've just gotten off track. Darn, I was kind of curious to see where we would end up. We overcooked it. Gonna have to really get used to these brakes. Lost a little bit of turn on that turn exit there. I felt the rear kick a little bit. A little bit of traction loss there. That was a 34,132. Oh, guy's going the wrong way. He's over there doing donuts. That was Jeff Barlow. Wesson went too much on the inside there. He got a little off track. Definitely an off track there. Good thing this is a practice session. Up, qualifying's about to start. We gotta make sure we get in and we get qualifying going as soon as possible, as soon as it says, because you got an out lap and then you have the 2 qualifying laps. And in Spa, it's kind of tricky. You have like just enough time. The cable just went behind my back. You have just enough time to actually do your qualifying. So when you're doing any sort of race here at Spa, you want to get out as soon as it says to qualify, unless you're only planning on doing like 1 hero lap and then that's it. Let's see. All right. The race session should be starting any second. One thing I wanted to do, though, is now that we're doing the point of view, we shouldn't have to... Let's take the driver's arms off. We don't need to hide... I mean, we don't need to show the driver's arms or anything like that. That's going to be a little distracting. So I'm actually surprised the camera's still working. Well, again, if you're just joining in, we had some pretty serious camera issues. We're just going to chill and wait because as soon as it says we have to qualify, I want to be out. So there we go. Look at that. Practice session's already over. Yeah, qualifying's only 8 minutes. And each qualifying lap is like, 2 minutes, 30 something seconds. So the out lap has to be actually almost qualifying pace, or else you'll kind of mess it up. Oh, and the weather doesn't look that great. Had the world map on the middle, kind of showing where the track is. Forgot to turn it off. That's a new feature of Race Labs. I'm still trying to get used to it. I like that it has that feature though, so that way we could all kind of celebrate and enjoy where some of these tracks are, especially if someone's new to this form of simulation, sim racing, and they're not really versed on where all the tracks are located. Gives them a little visual as to where everything is. We're going off. Tires are not there yet. Alright, here we go. First qualifying lap. Hopefully the tires are now in decent shape. I still felt a significant amount of understeer. Maybe the track conditions. I need to stay in third gear out there. I don't know why I went down to second. Ah, that's a pretty big off. Darn. That was going to be a good lap, too. I thought we could make it. If you're new to iRacing, any off on qualifying, pretty much the qualifying lap does not count. That wasn't very smooth. Lost some time there. See if we make it. I don't know. It's going to be close. All right. Got a 232.841. Oh, look at that. And it ended right there. It was... that's why I say you got to get qualifying going immediately at Spa. So you see a 232 kind of landed me towards the middle of the pack. 231.3 was the fastest, 231.379. Yeah. So pretty, like, the second and almost a half off. So that's pretty quick. Definitely have room for improvement. Track is dry. Just making sure the track is dry, because that's the one thing you can adjust, is any sort of wet or dry tires. That's about it. That's all you can do in fixed races. All right, so we got a 15-minute race session here. Got our mirrors set up pretty good. See everybody. All right, race is about to start. We only got a few moments before we start moving out. We're going to be starting P13. And I think there was, let's see, 28 cars. 23 actually qualified. The rest didn't place a time. A lot of times that is a strategic thing. It doesn't mean that they were not good enough to place a lap time or anything like that. A lot of times that's strategic because they want to boost their safety rating and start from the pits maybe. Or maybe they just didn't have enough time to actually place a lap down. They want to start from the back of the pack for whatever reason. We need to make sure one of my screws just came loose on my wheelbase. And I notice it's moving a little bit. Ah, darn. But just one. The other ones feel really tight. That distracted me. We ended up getting a pretty bad start. A lot of people overshot that turn behind us. Oh, oh. What the heck? Never had that happen before, and we are getting this time is like jumping around. I've never seen this happen before, where we are being black flagged and the time is jumping up and up. There we go. Okay. That was very strange. Can't really say I've ever experienced anything like that. Oh, big incident here. I see a front bumper. Of course, now joining the track again. Oh, another incident there. That was a BMW M4. Looked like he went into the wall. Oh, someone was going the wrong way there. They got spun around and a Porsche Cayman GT4. Oh, man. Oh, this is crazy. Hopefully we don't freeze again. What is going on? It says car contact. there's no one around me. I was on the outside. I couldn't be any more outside than I was. We're gonna have to, that would be lap 2. We're gonna have to check that out. Little flame shooting out the back of the car ahead. That was pretty cool. Woo! Starting to sweat. I don't know why I let up on that entry there, but I did. Lost a little bit of speed. Wonder if I have a little bit of aero damage from one of those times it said someone hit me. Tires aren't holding up. Starting to understeer in the exit of that turn a little bit. White flag is out. Oh, they're bunching up there. There's 3 cars. In a triangular formation. Up. They spread out a little bit. There we go. Checker flag is out. Looks like we're finishing P15. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I hope that doesn't actually count, but I think it actually will. So when you stop after the flag, go quite a bit away and then pull off somewhere. So look, I didn't see that there was a car ahead of him. Stopped. So he just like literally stopped right in front of me. And a lot of times until the last car passes the checkered line, that will count. Oh, that is frustrating. So I want to see what happened on lap 2. It said that someone made contact with me. Although I was like all the way on the left side. So this is me here in the blue car. We were all the way out. And it looks like the orange car wasn't anywhere near me. But he came out and I guess he's the one that made contact with me. But really wasn't anywhere near with me. I kind of wonder if I should contest that because that's going to... Yeah, look at that. But really, I mean, clearly not my fault, right? I knew he was on the inside. I saw him in my mirror. I just kind of stayed on the outside. Yeah. Nothing you can do about that. All right, oh, wow, I can't talk. All right, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little race here. Not as good of a finish as we had last time when we were racing in the Nürburgring combined, where we actually finished P3. So started P13 here, little incidents here and there. We ended up finishing P15. Honestly, Spa is one of my favorite tracks, but not one of my best tracks by far. I always have a hard time racing at this circuit. And today, I don't think we're necessarily having a hard time racing at the circuit. We had that big screen freeze. I don't know what happened at the beginning there. And then we had the incident with the orange car not hitting me, but supposedly hitting me, netcode issues. And then right at the end there, you know, it would have been a clean race otherwise, besides one off track. But, you know, what can you do? You gotta take this when you get it in the sim world. Everyone, I'm Crash. This is RTA Motorsports. Definitely stay tuned. Hit that like button, that subscribe button for the next one as we're continuing to test this Cammus C5. Everyone, have a great day. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you next time.